Hey y'all, welcome back to Prepping the Truth and welcome to today's video. In this video, we're going to talk about the energy supply crisis. I hope that everyone is having a happy Sunday. If you're new to this channel, please click that subscribe button down below. Be sure to tap the notification bell beside it so that you will be notified of all my new videos. And as always, if y'all like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it. So let's get right into this. Prepare now for power outages. I know we hear that millions of times on channels on here. I've said it no telling how many times, but with the heat wave that we are experiencing, with the droughts, they are putting out news articles everywhere that they are doing temporary rolling blackouts where they're having to shut off power just to keep the systems going up, which means you may be one of those people that the power gets shut off on and you have to be without power for a little while. Not only that, they said it's overheating certain things in the power grid systems, causing them to shut down and having to be repaired. Other things is they're saying that they are having such a shortage on getting equipment and parts to fix stuff that tears up, such as transformers, cable lines, and all that, that they are actually taking cable lines if something tears up and they're splicing it and putting it back together instead of replacing that cable, which is not good because that can have problems later on down the line. Also, again, cause another power outages, just things like that when they're not replacing damaged parts and they're just trying to kind of put it back together to get by, because they are stating that they don't want to use what they have in stock because they're afraid that maybe a massive storm or something could come through, tear a bunch of stuff up, and then they wouldn't be able to replace it or fix it at all. So when they can fix it and repair it without having to replace it, they're trying to do that. They're saying that some areas have a year wait on actually getting transformers in. So if a transformer blows and they're using their inventory, they're not going to have any coming back in to replace it. So if a major storm was to come through or something like that and a bunch of transformers get hit, they're not going to have the transformers to replace it. And a year wait is a long time for one of the main things that you have to keep your power grid system going. So if you're in an area, you're prone to storms like we are, we can have thunderstorms, tornadoes roll through, especially when it's really hot and the weather's crazy. We just went through tornado seasons where they were just everywhere. And it's even any given time that it can come through and it can take out massive parts of a power line system. And if them transformers aren't there to replace it, then them power lines are going to stay down for a while, which is not good, especially in the middle of summer when it's hot here. But that could pose a much bigger risk if something happens later this year in the wintertime when a lot of people are reliant on total electric systems. If that power grid goes down for a while, then you're going to get cold and you're going to freeze to death because there's a lot of people that still does not have a backup system. So that's something else that I completely urge you to do is not only stock up on food and water and medical supplies, but also stock up on stuff to take care of yourself in a power grid situation where it is down for a longer period of time than normal. Not a couple of hours or, not maybe just through the night. But what if it's down for a week or 2 weeks or maybe even a month or longer? Because if they're waiting a year on transformers, that could create some major issues if they don't have those parts. So please be prepared for power outages and be prepared for a possible long-term power outage in the summer and in the wintertime, because Mother Nature is a cruel thing sometimes and we don't know what's going to happen or when a storm's going to brew through. And it could very possibly do some major damage and cause so much work that they just don't have the stuff to replace it and they don't have the supplies coming for a long time. So please be prepared. Know what you need in your area to stay warm and to eat during that time if it's winter, and know what you need to stay cool and another way to eat in the summertime. So that's some of the major things. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay safe. God bless you and keep prepping.